abs. Time out, cut it. Hey guys, in this quick video, I'm going to share three main things with you. First of all is the role of your core. How does it work and what's the importance behind having a strong core? Secondly, we're going to break down the core to talk about the different units. And lastly, we have a quick test to see, have your abs got your back? First of all, let's talk about the core and the role the core has in keeping the body healthy. First of all, the abs is only one part of the core. We have inner units and outer units. But essentially, the role of your core and your abs is to protect your spine, your central nervous system, and also to protect all the main organs of your body. It's literally like a shield. So yes, your abs look good when you're lean, but it's not all about just crunching. You have to look at the 360-degree range of motion of your core so you can stay balanced and healthy and look good as a byproduct. Let's get out of the mirror mentality, guys, of does it look good? It has to function right to support your spine and your organs first of all, and then you can look at getting a little bit more toned, a little bit more sculpted, but primarily think, what is this doing for me and my overall health? The core is split into inner units and outer units. The inner units are comprised of four main parts. We have, first of all, we have our TVA, our transverse abdominis, of which we're going to be doing a test on momentarily. Your TVA, as it's normally known as, is your natural weights belt, and it will function more efficiently than any external weights belts if you're lifting weights in the gym. Reason being, it applies pressure from multiple directions along the spine, bracing your organs without limiting your range of motion, which actually happens when you use a weights belt. Our base of our pelvic floor is our other part of our inner unit of the core, and then we essentially have our multifidus, which is based all up along your spine to support the movement of your spine as well. Now, our last component of our inner unit of our core is our diaphragm. This is a key player muscle to create a vacuum that allows our lungs to expand and contract, allowing more oxygen into the body and stabilizing around the lungs. The outer units of our core is what we mostly see in magazines or from the outside. Really, we have our rectus abdominis, where if you're trained enough and you eat well, you will see it blocked down on the front of your abs, which is literally like a shield to protect your rib cage and protect your organs from blows. It also stabilizes your spine and your central nervous system so that you can fluctuate and change direction and support your back through extension, flexion, and rotation. We also have our internal or external obliques, which help us turn and bend. The other outer units we have on the rear side are our segmental stabilizers and our erector spinae, which help through extension, flexion, and rotation also, while working in unison with the rest of your core. So it's super important that we have these areas stretched and trained efficiently so that you are safe in all your lifting and you're going about your day-to-day life. To do our TVA activation test, we're going to need a robe or a piece of rope or string that is long enough that we can tie around our abdomen. Let's have also a heavy object. If you guys have a kettlebell at home or a weight or some object that requires you stability to pick up, or could essentially risk you hurting your back to pick it up, make sure it's heavy enough to challenge you to pick from the floor. Wrap our tie around our waist just above our belly button, right on the diaphragm. And what I want you to do is, before you get the tie is in place, I want you to take a deep inhalation from the diaphragm. Suck your belly in, tie it tight, hold your breath. Ooh, that's uncomfortable. Should be uncomfortable. Tie it off. Nice and tight. Okay, good. So you should feel this compression right through your diaphragm. It's not nice, okay? And that's where we should be for this test. We're going to get nice and close to our weight or whatever object is on the floor. I also want you to take your opposite hand, okay, your near hand here, and see, can you get your finger in between your abdomen and the tie, string, or robe? Now, if it's very difficult to get in there, good. That's exactly what you want for this test. What I want you to do is just pop your fingertip on top of the robe as you try and pick up your item with the other arm. Keep your back nice and flat with this lift, And I want you to see what happens as you make the lift. Okay, so I'm going to bend over and bend my knees, pick up this item and stand up. So what I've noticed is my finger was able to slide through the rope. Okay, now if you found that there was no change in the distance between your abdomen and the rope as you picked up your heavy weight, we have a problem. Your TVA is not activating. Okay, so let's place it back down. If you find the rope has moved a little bit, let's retie it. Inhale again. Tie it even tighter. Ooh, that wasn't fun. And the previous one wasn't fun, so I can't wait to see how this is. Okay, lock that off. Okay, nice and tight. So, finger, it's not getting in there, guys. You can see that. It's not going in. So what I want to do is leave the finger on top of the rope again. Okay, I'm going to deadlift this kettlebell from the floor. And I'm going to use my core how I know to use it to lift up heavy weights, okay? So you see, finger's gone through once again. So that's a good sign, guys. If the finger is naturally sliding through the robe as you lift the item from the floor, you know your TVA, transverse abdominis, is engaging. It's drawing in your spine, supporting your organs as you lift up a weight. If you didn't find that the band or the tie was loosening as you lifted up that item, then your TVA is not firing efficiently. And it's very important for you guys not to start lifting heavy weights until you start activating your transverse abdominis. What I suggest is keep an eye out for our next video where I'm going to be going through some protocols to train your TVA to fire before you do any kinds of training, because if that's not firing, it's not going to protect your spine, it's not going to protect your central nervous system, and it's not going to protect all your organs as you try and make some lifts. So guys, be safe. Remember, always activate and mobilize before your training, and we will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.